Thank you, Mr. Tejas, for being on the show on Overdrive. Are you passionate about cars and bikes?
I am, yeah. I am since I'm a kid. Yeah, I love cars and bikes, both.
As a child, tell us about any experience. And while you were growing up, you actually thought you would end up working in a car industry?
I don't think it was a dream to work in the car industry, but as lots of boys, I loved cars since I'm a kid. And I had the chance when I was younger to do some racing with cars and go-kart races and all these things. I was very excited about these things. I like bikes also. And ending into the car industry was like the following step in my being a child and growing up. Cars were around me.
Yeah, you said you are passionate about cars and bikes. Now, what's your favorite car?
Today, if you tell me what is the car you want to drive, definitely the Audi R8 is the car I'd like to drive.
Did you work in some other car company before coming to Audi?
I've been working 9 years for Audi, and before that I had experience with other manufacturers, such as the Swedish companies Saab or also Honda cars in France.
Cars, of course, we've talked about, but are you also passionate about bikes? And if yes, what bikes do you like? Do you actually ride them?
I like bikes, and I have a roller Enfield, and what I like to do is just to take my camera and go around and click pictures.
What do you prefer, car or a bike?
It's a totally different world. There's nothing to compare. It's a different experience, and I think you can be passionate with both of them.
Right. But what's one thing that strikes you in a car or a bike that you like the most?
I think the whole experience when you drive a car is multiple elements, like from the design to the engine to the handling. The whole concept of a car makes you to love it or not. And it's when I mentioned the R8, today I don't see any other car creating for me such an emotion. When I see the car, when I sit in the car, when I start the engine and when I drive it.
But what's one thing that's very different about India than the rest of the world?
What is unique is India, we needed to adapt our cars a little bit to the Indian market. The Indian market is a chauffeur-driven market. People are not driving themselves too much, our cars. So we had to make some changes in our car design to adapt to this, in terms of suspension, for instance.
All right, we'll do a quick rapid fire with you, one-on-one, where what comes to your mind when I say this particular car or a brand?
All right.
BMW M3.
Power.
Mercedes E-Class.
Comfort.
Nissan Tiana.
A new challenger in this segment.
Tata Nano.
I think a great industrial challenge.
Bajaj Pulsar 220.
It's a bike I should try.
German engineering.
Quality.